Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hit your quit. Lots of right pedal. Wow. Right pedal. And then just look at that big dot right off our nose down there. We're just flying right to it.
Welcome to the Hangar Z Podcast, brought to you by Vertical HeliCASTS and partnered with Vertical Valor magazine. I'm your host, Jack Schonely. On this very special episode, I go airborne in Phoenix, Arizona in an MD-530F with the one and only Dave Salem of Eagle West Helicopters. After a quick walk around on the floor of APSCON, we depart the convention center and head to Apex Heli-Support on Deer Vally Airport for some fuel. Dave then walks me through a variety of maneuvers in the desert and a few autos at Falcon Airport before we return to Deer Vally. This in-flight podcast was made possible by Eagle West Helicopter Services and Apex Heli-Support. The Hangar Z Podcast cannot thank you enough for making this happen. Apex Heli-Support has over 35 years of experience in the MD-500 series helicopters. Total MD-500 support, anytime, anywhere. To learn more, go to apexhelisupport.com. Dave Salem and Eagle West Helicopter Services provide a wide variety of training personalized to your needs. Dave's an amazing instructor with incredible skills and experience in multiple airframes. Go to eaglewesthelicopters.com to learn more. Special thanks to Sean, Tyler, and Charles with Massif Flight Suits for the support of the Hangar Z Podcast crew. The design, workmanship, durability, and comfort of our Massif Flight Suits is simply amazing. Buckle up and join us for this fantastic desert flight in an MD-530F. Jack Schonely here at APSCON 2025 in Phoenix, Arizona. Really happy to have Dave Salem from Eagle West Helicopters to talk us through the 530F that we're looking here at the floor. Dave, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Jack. It's great to be here as always and back with all my brothers in law enforcement.
Great. Well, tell us about Eagle West real quick.
Eagle West, I started a few years ago and specialize in all MD training, so all the 500 series, 600, and 902 training. Yeah. And then I also do night vision goggle training and anything associated with MD products and some belt products.
Fantastic. Let's look at the cockpit to start and tell us about this 530F.
Absolutely.
Great.
The MD helicopter, typically when it was first manufactured, it was a right-hand command for the military, but then they shortly decided for utility operators and civilian that they would make it a left-hand command. So most of the aircraft you see are left-hand command, and in this case, it has the avionics upgrade with the Garmin suite package, the 750, and I think it's the 500 TXI. But also, this aircraft is equipped with a hum system by RMCI, which is a pretty neat system, and that's what you'll see some placards displayed on here.
Got it.
So the 500 is a 5-place aircraft, typically 2 in the front, 3 in the front, 2 in the back, but most operators operate this as a 2-place in the front, 2-place in the back aircraft.
Got it. Got it. Tell us about the rotor system.
The rotor system is a 5-bladed for the 500 series, fully articulated rotor system. Great system. It's an oilless system, so it's a very clean system. You don't have grease spewing everywhere, but great system, very maneuverable, and that's what I think makes this aircraft such a great aircraft to fly.
Right. Let's move back to the engine.
Back in the engine, we have a Rolls-Royce C30. 625 horsepower, derated down to about 425. So it runs very cool, and it's really specialized for high and hot environments. To give you a good example, a typical C20B or R engine might be running around 700 degrees, where this is going to be down into 500 to 550 degrees. So to me, the cooler you can run an engine, the longer it's going to last.
Sure.
So, but I have never been able to temp out a C30 engine, even a 118 degree day at 3,750 pounds. It's a great engine for this aircraft, and that's what makes it such a popular engine.
And you have spent a lot of time flying these in Arizona.
Yes, I have.
In the heat and at altitude.
Absolutely. I've taken them to 15,000 feet, and I've flown them at 120 degrees in Arizona, and even Iraq for a short time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Let's move back to the tail rotor.
The tail rotor on a F model is a 2-bladed system. On an E model, you can get a 2 or 4-bladed. The 4-bladed is really there for quietness, but on the 530F, You have an 8-inch extension that comes off the tail boom to the gearbox. That 8 extension puts the tail rotor back 8 inches, which gives us a little bit longer arm, which gives us a little bit more authority. Also, this tail rotor is 1 inch longer than the standard E model tail rotor. So again, not only is it give it a little bit more of a tail rotor authority, but it's a little bit more surface area, which gives us that higher and hot capabilities.
Outstanding.
And you might see on here a little bit more wiring the average, but again, this is part of that hum system that RMCI has installed. And I've flown this aircraft, flew it into the show. Great system, and it kind of pre-warns the maintenance of any vibration issues or tracking system issues. So they have a pre-warning of maybe the gears being worn or a possible chip light.
Outstanding. Well, Dave, thanks for taking the time to walk us around this 530F. It's beautiful too. It's a beautiful aircraft, and give us a little bit of insight into that. And we appreciate your time very much.
Absolutely. Looking forward to flying with you.
Let's go fly this thing.
Perfect.
Great.
All instruments in the green. Everything's good. Throttle's in the off position. You can follow along the throttle with me if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're going to feel me modulate it. So clear. Thumbs up. Clear. Clock started. Clear on the right. Clear on the left.
Clear right.
When I get to about 12% in one, I'm going to just slowly introduce fuel till we get light off right there. And now we're watching the TOT.
Yep.
And then I just hold it where it's at, and then the second schedule will come in, and then I'm just going to increase fuel right here. You can feel it actually went into the D10. So far so good on the start. We're within our limits. There's 50% in one. There's 58. Finger off the button.
Okay, next ray, Alpha to the ramp.
Got a good start.
Is not available. System test. Okay.
So, power check is good, torque's good, TOT's good.
American Bravo Sierra Southward, Southwest 1006.
You can see it just doesn't care. Yeah.
Obstacle.
Up and away. Nice. I like to show people how good these 500s are.
Oh, yeah.
Because they are amazing. All right, Jack, just stay on this heading.
Okay.
And basically you can stay at this altitude. We're about 500 AGL. So you have controls?
I have the controls.
You have controls.
Tango Squawk 0365.
0 Sierra Tango 0365. You really don't pay much attention here. It's just you're looking outside and you're just flying it and hoping that everything works out at the bottom.
Right.
As I always say, there's two types of training. There's the FA that gets you your license, and then after that, it's all about saving your life.
Yes. Yes. Mixing up the autos.
Yeah. Straight ins, 180s, 360s. Like right here, if the engine quit, I would just pitch it nose up, pedal turn it, and then I could land right down the freeway.
Yeah.
No issues if that's where you had to go.
Right.
You know, so I just get guys just knowing what the limits are. Because if they know what the limits are, then they're not afraid to use them if they need them in real life, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody there.
I don't see anybody moving.
Jack Schonely here with the Hangar Z Podcast and Vertical Valor Magazine. Flying at 530F in Phoenix, Arizona with Dave Salem. Dave, welcome to the Hangar Z.
Thank you, Jack. Great to be here.
It's great to be flying with you. This is a great event for me. I've been looking forward to it very, very much.
Well, it's always great to jump in a Ferrari.
Oh my goodness, this is fun. We just flew out of the convention center from APSCON 2025 in Phoenix, and now we went to Deer Valley, got a little fuel, and now we're going to go for a little bit of flight. And Dave's the best in the business in this MDE 530F. So I feel in very good hands, Dave.
I appreciate it, Jack. We'll go out and have some fun. I'll show you some capabilities of this thing. We'll go up to the mountain, shoot some confined areas, pinnacles, and then we'll go do some autos and stuff.
Sounds good.
That work for you?
That sounds great, Dave. How was your week at APSCON?
Oh, it was really good. I think it was good for the business. I met a lot of people that I hadn't met before, a lot of old friends, touching base with them, and existing customers. So overall for me, I think I had a really good week, and it was busier than I expected. So good. Wednesday night, I think, was an amazing turnout. Thursday was an amazing turnout. The show last night with the awards banquet with Fleer, I think, was really good.
Lots of fun.
Yeah,
Lots
really.
of fun.
So we were talking about with Apex, who owns this aircraft and does a service on it, about the fly-in in Wickenburg in November for the MD fly-in. So maybe we can get the word out to people that if they're interested in the fly-in in November of this year. We had one last year. This year is going to be even better. And I think it'll be a great event for all helicopter operators, but specifically MDs.
Right. Well, Tina was just telling me about it, and it sounds really cool.
It really
sounds
is.
like a lot of fun. A lot of common thought people getting together with their MDs. And, yeah, thank you to Apex Heli-Support here at Deer Valley. That was we really appreciate the cooperation to let me come out here with you and see this 530F.
Yeah, they're a good group, and the aircraft is just an amazing aircraft. It's a beautiful paint job and flies very well.
It really does.
It's got the nice Garmin 500 TXI, the 750. It's very well equipped. They use it a lot for road racing, following off-road racing and things like that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I'm not sure the last time you shot a Pinnacle or a confined area.
Oh, it's been ages.
Well, let's do it together.
Okay, let's do it together. Sounds good.
So we know what our winds are doing right now.
Right.
And when we get up there, we'll just kind of reconfirm, and then we'll do a high recon, low recon, and then we'll shoot our approach. So as you come around here, you're going to see the antenna right there. You see the...
And it has the box next to it and everything. That's what we're talking about.
Yep. Yeah, so just keep coming around, and we're going to land in that little spot right next to it. And I think the way the winds are, this would be our final approach. So we'll do our downwind.
Okay.
We'll do our high recon. And then we'll do our circular, just making sure everything's good. Look for any hikers. You see the little pad right there?
To the right of the antenna?
Correct.
Yes.
That's where we're going to go.
Okay.
300.
So just hold your altitude.
Okay.
Hold it. Just hold your airspeed. You're doing awesome. And there's a bush. You might see it. We're going to be right over the top of that bush, but it won't be an issue for us.
Okay.
Good. I'm coming on the controls with you. You're doing great. Just keep moving forward right here. As I say, keep pushing toward the hill. Good. And we're going to put our tail just over this little bitty bush with no factor. So keep coming around, a little bit of pedal. And then we're going to put our nose, our toes right near those rocks right there. Okay?
Departure to the north.
Well, that's the other plus of the doors off, isn't it, Dave?
Absolutely.
You can really see what's going on with your skids, where you're at.
The visibility is amazing.
This is, oh my goodness. What a view.
Isn't it?
And again, this is Scottsdale off the nose, correct?
Scottsdale and Cape Creek.
And Cape Creek.
Yeah. Matter of fact, right on top of that rock up there, there's a metal plug, and that right there is the highest point in all of Phoenix, right there.
Really?
Yeah. The only reason I'd go up there and take pictures. So clear right, clear left. Jack, I think we're going to make you an MD pilot yet, man.
We'll see.
We'll probably go a little bit more left pedal. There you go. Good on this side. When you're ready, we'll just push forward and forward. Nice job. Then we'll just start heading that way. All right. See this little mountain range right here?
Yes.
We're going to shoot over there real quick.
All righty.
So that is Rio Verde off our nose, and then Sycamore Creek area. We used to do a lot of training over there.
Now, Dave, we have to talk about Eagle West Helicopter Service, which is your company.
Yes, sir.
Talk about what you do at Eagle West.
What I do at Eagle West is transitional training in all of the MD products. So Ds, Es, Fs, Ns, 600s, 902s, and then recurrent training in all the products, and then even transitional training. So if you're trying to go from one model to another, basically do all your ground school and then the flight training to get you proficient in that aircraft. So I've been fortunate enough that insurance companies have accepted my training as a alternate to the factory. And I've been very blessed to have the customer base that I have, and get to do what I love to do. So I do a lot of training with utility operators, law enforcement, and a lot of private individuals who just want to go out and do emergency procedure trainings maybe once a month just to keep their skills.
Right.
So, and then I also do some training in Bell products, mainly 206 or 407s.
Right.
When I was at Bell Helicopter, I flew all their models, so I have all the training material that I've gathered through the years and put together a pretty nice training course for that.
Yeah.
So it's worked out pretty good. But the thing I probably do most of is transitional training into new models and recurrent training for existing customers.
Right.
And then I also do night vision goggle training. So I do aided and or unaided emergency procedures at night. So I think I'm probably one of the few out there that actually does full down autos, aided and unaided.
Right.
Because my thing is, if you're going to play at night, you should train at night.
Oh, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
So yeah, I've been pretty blessed with what I've been able to do over the years. I've been flying MD products for almost 30 years now. I worked at MD Factory for 11 years. I worked at Bell for a couple of years as a senior demo pilot. So I've been pretty blessed, and I was getting a lot of phone calls from existing customers that were looking for training that I have met over the years, and they were my customer base. And like I said, I'm blessed to have those type of people in my life that trust me to do their training, and I love doing it. I take it to heart that my job is to keep them safe every night.
Yeah.
You know, to go out there and give them every tool in the tool bag.
Training has been a big part of your career, even when you were in law enforcement?
Yes, sir. Myself and a guy named Dave Mellinger, they called us the Evil Twins at Mesa. We got our CFIs, and then we started doing all the in-house training. So initial training from a guy from basically ground zero up to their commercial rating and instrument rating. And then we did all the specialized training, Bambi bucket, night vision training, SWAT skid riding, and fire department technical rescue training. So we did all the training for all of our guys, and every pilot that Mesa had at that time, they were all pilots. So one night you might be the TFO, and the next night you were the pilot. So it worked out really well for us. So one of the things that, like I said, that we would do was skid riding and technical rescues. Do you mind if I show you kind of what we did?
I would love for you to show me what you did.
I have the controls.
You have the controls, Dave.
So one of the things we would have to do is some low-level insertions, you know. So we had situations that bad guys would hide out here at night.
Right.
So we would insert the SWAT team, and we did a lot of training with our SWAT team to do nighttime insertions, and we didn't use it very often. But it was a great tool, again, to have in the tool bag.
Oh, absolutely. You had to be ready for anything, right?
Absolutely, as you know. So, again, one of the things we would do is, we'd come down, and it's all about kind of being stealthy and quiet.
Sure.
And this aircraft, the 500, is probably the best aircraft for tow-ins, one-skids, things like that, I think, because of the visibility. But trying to find a good little mountain here that we could simulate. One right off our nose here.
Got it.
So we got, let's say, 4 guys on the skids, 2 on either side, and we need to insert them, but we need to be a little stealthy. So we're going to come in and we're going to drop them almost to the top of this hill, but we want to stay below the crest just for tactical reasons. So we would come in, and like right here, I'd come in and basically set that left skid, set the right skid, and just hold the hover. And you can see this aircraft will just sit here and hold this all day long.
That feels very stable.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
And look at the skid, or the rotor disc, compared to where the terrain is. We have so much clearance. So the SWAT guys would basically kneel right where the skids are, and then we would either pick them up or insert them, and then we would basically move back. So once we got away from them, we would just kind of peel off. And and then go pick up the next crew. So you can imagine doing that at night under goggles.
That's demanding.
It's but look how easy that was in the 500.
Yeah, that was really smooth. Plenty of power. Very stable once you got those toes on.
Yeah. It's like I say, that's really why I think our military uses the 500, and
Sure.
they've never been able to replace it with any other aircraft for our special op community. So even like with one skids, we can just come in here with a one skid.
Yep.
Set it on here and just lock it in. So if you had to do a technical rescue, put the injured person in the back or whatever. So it works really well. All right, you want controls?
I have the controls.
Have controls, so we'll just let you fly out of here. Okay. You can feel that wind right there a little bit. That's why I love the 500, because I've flown H-125s, I've flown 407s, 206s, 429s, 412s. I've been fortunate to fly a lot of different machines, but this machine is probably the machine that for mountain operations, landings, confined areas, things like that, there's nothing that can beat it.
Right.
You know?
And like you said, Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Task Force 160, they love these little birds for just such an occasion.
Absolutely. So you want to land on that little pinnacle right there?
It's the one with the cutout, kind of, right?
Well, actually, right on top of that.
Oh, okay.
Right on the very top of that.
Okay. So. Do a recon here.
Good. Now this, man, you'll see a lot of quartz. So you see kind of why it's shiny. You see the quartz?
Yes.
Well, supposedly quartz is where you find gold, so that's why you see a lot of places where they mine looking for gold.
Okay.
So
Deer Valley Tower.
That's what I was told.
And our wind looks like it's from the south here, I guess, right?
I think so. So as you come around, this could be your like downwind base to final.
Okay.
Continue inbound for
200.
And then we'll shoot over to Falcon Field and we'll do some emergency procedures.
Sounds good.
One of the other things that I do is a lot of return to service flights for customers, either the facility that's working on the aircraft, or the mechanic that calls and says, hey, can you do a return to service flight on this and get it ready for the customer. So good. Just a little bit to your left, and then right here we can come straight down. Yeah. There you go. It's a little rocky and sticky. You know, you kind of feel it's pretty sharp little rock right here, but you can see the quartz.
Oh, you really can. It got shinier. The closer we got to it, the more shiny it was getting.
Good job. All right, we're going to take off, and then we're going to head south over here.
Okay, sounds good. Everything's in the green, clear right,
in the green.
Clear left.
So rocks are a little sticky and sharp here, so when you come up, just nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth. Got it.
How long have you been flying, Jack?
I flew from, I got my commercial in CFI in 2000, and then I flew through 2016, and I retired.
Good for you. You've probably seen a lot of changes over the years.
Yes, a lot of changes. Technology, as you know, I mean, the technology's changed so dramatically in that time period. I got to witness it, both for the TFO side and for the pilot side.
Yes, ma'am. We're lining up for the Yankee 2 right now.
Helicopter 00 Tango, Yankee 2 approved.
Approved the Yankee 2, 0 Sierra Tango. All right, I'm coming on controls. We're going to do this first one together.
Yeah,
so,
I'll stay on light.
So we're going to come up, just get a little altitude here.
Yep, I lost a couple hundred there.
No problem. You were staring at those Apaches.
Contact.
So we're going to go right to this ramp, and you're going to see a couple dots out there. That's where we're going to.
I see them.
I use those for references to shoot to. Okay, so you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Engine quits.
Lots of right pedal.
Right pedal. And then just look at that big dot right off our nose down there. We're just flying right to it. Hear that RPM?
I do.
About 460, 470. This is perfect. We're going to start slowing ourselves down. a little bit of a flare. We're just holding the flare, building RPM. Start our level, start pulling, a little bit of pedal,
Parking south or north
and set down. Just like that.
3 roger, turn left, Delta 5, contact ground.
All right, Delta 5, contact ground, fire lead 33.
Well, great job for your first one.
Well, thank you, Dave, but I didn't do anything.
That was beautiful. So you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So turn.
I think if you want to climb again, that's true.
There you go. Beautiful. Hear that RPM come right back up?
Yeah.
Look how long we're airborne.
Oh, yeah.
So let's say, we got to stretch it out. So drag that RPM down and push that airspeed forward. Look at that glide going.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're just going to work it right around this area.
Right turn north on approved.
And then we'll
Turn northbound approved. Have a good
bring that RPM back. Yep.
Vertical 73, number 1, runway.
Let it settle.
Quick land,
Level.
12709er.
And then cushion.
2 left, third land.
Right there.
Very nice.
A little dusty right there.
Yeah, a little bit. You felt it hit your face,
Yeah. Good job. Good job. Yeah, you can see that's very, very maneuverable.
It sure is.
So
It really is.
So go ahead and start your turn.
Okay, coming right.
We'll come around and bring it to a hover.
Traffic, 12 o'clock. Same altitude.
Yeah, matter of fact, there's Mesa right over there. Yeah. All right, cool. So
Hey, I've got kind of fixed wing traffic.
Okay. So let's just see what they're going to do. We're going to stay in a hover right here.
Okay.
Drop in Oxford 2583, information Juliet, blue arrival, multiple touch and go.
Oxford 2583, Falcon Tower, runway 22 left.
2 left, Oxford 2583.
And I've got 2 fixed wings, one in where we're landing, one in the lane to the right of it. Tally-ho.
And I think that guy is probably going to be parking here soon.
Okay.
Wind check. Wind 2807.
Tell you what, we'll just move a little forward, just away from him. And looks like the area is clear.
Yeah, he's no factor now.
You agree?
Yeah, so
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So down collective. There you go. Little forward cyclic. Just like you always have done.
Yeah.
400.
Hear that RPM come right now?
Oh, yeah.
3, tactical parking.
So again, because we're falling a little faster, start your flare a little sooner.
Right 73.
Level. There you go.
Oxford 52,
Just
Tower.
A little bit more pedal.
Just a little more pedal. That's why we had a little bit of a left drift. So,
Yes.
but again, it's just if you're staring down through the chin bubbles, sometimes that'll happen. So you got to keep your eyes downrange.
And that's exactly what I did, Dave. I don't know if you saw me do it or just knew that I did it, but that's exactly what I did. That's the instructor in you that you knew.
That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
So
I haven't done this in a long time, and it's like, yeah, how many times did I tell students? There, you know. You want to look here, but this will keep you level, this will keep you from drifting, right? But if you come down here, you're seeing a small picture.
That's it.
Right?
And especially at night. So imagine that's at night. Now you're just looking at a black hole.
Right.
So with nighttime autos, you really have to keep your eyes out.
Yeah.
So, wow. Great job.
Well, that was wonderful.
I was just kind of letting you put the pedal in, but you started, just was a little slow on
Yes.
it. So,
yes.
nice job. I think we did straight in, max glide, 180, and a hover out of ground effect. I think we're good too.
I think so. That was
great
wonderful.
job, Jack. Just showing you what this thing can do. See, even though it's hot out here, I don't mind. Obviously, I was born and raised here, but I don't mind it just because of, again, it's like riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
You just got that wind in your hair, and I just love the visibility.
My doors off story in an OH-58 is kind of funny, Dave. Very hot day, not Phoenix hot, very hot day in downtown LA. We're going to do a surveillance. We know we're going to be miserable in this heat. So OH-58, I say, let's take the doors off. We never do that, but we could. Brian Shipstead and I take the doors off. Remember, surveillance. We climb to 7,500. We freeze our asses off. And he just looks at me and glares and goes, that was a wonderful idea, Jack. I'm like, I'm so sorry. But the pilot in me didn't think about that. I mean, all I thought about was how I felt on the deck, and it was miserable. Really funny.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You guys did it for survival.
Yeah.
And again, thank you to you, but thank you to Apex Heli-Support at Deer Valley. Fantastic. Tina gave me the tour. That's an impressive facility.
It really is.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, they've been really expanding because of the business they've created. Yeah, they're doing a good job.
They do a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, Darren has been working on 500s probably longer than I've been flying them. Oh, really? He's been doing them a long time. Very technical guy.
Number 2, 25 left, clear to land, 148.
But yeah, I truly appreciate what they allowed us to do. Flew it into the APSCON, we flew it out. It showed real well.
Oh, it did. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This aircraft, the paint scheme, everything, it's just really cool.
But you got any other questions on it?
Boy, I got to see the answers to my questions. I mean, it's just, it's really fun to fly. Really fun to fly. So maneuverable. Feels like you're a part of it. Is that a good way to put it?
It really does. Everybody says they kind of just strap it on.
Continue right traffic.
So, because you feel everything, because there's no hydraulics masking anything.
I was just going to ask you that. So that's the big factor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because there is no hydraulics. And yes, the controls are stiff until you catch up with the trim.
It's a niche aircraft.
Left switch to line number 2 following Archer short final.
5 miles west, northwest Arrowhead.
100.
Traffic, my back, helicopter Angels.
Beautiful job, Jack. You're hired.
Just got neat pedal work, that's all.
That just comes with just a little bit of practice.
And I'm going to put it right here, slide right, or nose in, or how do you want it?
Let's turn right, 90 degrees.
90 degrees.
And then we'll nose it in, and let's move a little bit left.
Left, coming left.
993 due right tire, make right.
Keep coming left. Keep coming left. More left. Another 2 feet. You can see the marks right here. That's perfect.
Here's the 148 taxi via Charlie, Delay.
Nice job. Flat pitch, smooth like butter. Okay, collective friction's on, and we're going to go to idle.
Going to idle. That was fantastic. Dave Salem, thank you very much for everything.
Absolutely.
This was amazing. You're a good friend of the Hangar Z. You're a good friend of MHM Publishing and Vertical Valor, and we can't thank you enough for this opportunity and for letting us film it and get our conversations. And it was like everybody had a lesson with me. With you as our instructor, so we all benefited from that. So thank you, Dave.
Oh, absolutely, Jack. My pleasure. And again, I appreciate your friendship and John's and everybody there at Valor Magazine and everybody associated with it. So you guys don't know how you've affected the community, especially in law enforcement and everybody. So you've brought a lot of information to a lot of people in a great way, and I love watching your episodes. So it's been an honor to fly with you.
Well, thanks, Dave. It was great. It was great. And Apex, thank you so much. Don't forget, MD Fly-In, Wickenburg, and it's in November?
I think it's around November 15th.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to contact me, it's dave@eaglewesthelicopters.com, and I'll send them over the contact, or go to my website, www.eaglewesthelicopters.com, and you can see my contact information there, and I'll get you all the information for the fly-in. So
that's great.
And again, you don't have to own a 500 to show up. It's just a great community event for all helicopter operators, and but really for the 500 community. So great food, great company, and we even go out shooting and playing in the desert. And then me and my wife always get a round of golf in. So we have a great time.
You got it all covered.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks again, Dave.
Thank you, Jack. Great time.
For everybody that watches and listens, we really appreciate your support. And so from Dave Salem and me, Jack Schonely, and at Deer Valley Airport here in beautiful Arizona, everybody stay safe, and we'll catch you the next time on the Hangar Z Podcast. Yes. Yeah, cut.